Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Early in the morning here, about 4:20 in the morning, Colorado time. We get started early here on the channel, and we are ready to go this morning with, first of all, some crypto news. First of all, actually, let's get to the markets. So, crypto market. Coming in today at a fear and greed 68, market cap total 3.46 trill for global cryptocurrency market cap. Bitcoin coming in at 109,844, up just a hair on the hour and the day, up 4.39 on the week and the 7-day. We've got XRP down just a hair on the 7-day and on the day. We're just going to cover the serious ones. Stellar, 28 cents. A couple percentage points up for the 7-day. And I am going to grab one more here, which is going to be our beloved V-Chain coming in at 2 cents, up a couple of percent on the 7-day and up a percent on the day. That's what we've got. Let's get into crypto news today. Trump's media plan. I don't particularly care for the post. Trump's media plans to raise. It's called Trump Media. It's a company. Plans to raise $3 billion to invest in cryptocurrencies. Supposedly, Trump Media and Technology Group is planning to raise as much as $3 billion to invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, signaling a bold bet on digital assets as the president's administration pushes to make the U.S. A global crypto hub. Okay. And, okay. Could come as soon as this week, the announcement. We're going to see maybe at the Crypto Investor Summit in Las Vegas. We'll see. It says that where J.D. Vance, President Trump, and Eric Trump and Trump's crypto advisor, David Sachs, are all expected to speak, according to FT. Let's see. Glean any more from this article here. Okay. All right. In a statement, TMTG lashed out at media coverage of the plan, saying apparently the Financial Times is dumb writers listening to even dumber sources. Well, it sounds like me giving my commentary. I've got to learn to be nicer. I'm trying. Yeah. And less critical. All right, that's what we've got for that. Let's get to Ripple CTO, which is David Schwartz, as you know, questions massive $237 million XRP transfer as the community goes wild. We're going wild. I don't think we're going wild. Oh, boy. Ripple CTO, okay. Well, sparking speculation across the... Oh, it sparked speculation. Yeah. Okay. Here's where we're going to get into XRP whale movement gets everyone talking. Everyone. Not just some folks. XRP community loses its mind over market weirdness. They lost their mind over market weirdness. Ripple CTO David Schwartz jumps in to explain the XRP mystery. XRP price stays chill, despite all the drama. What is this XRP whale drama? What does it actually teach us? I don't know. We're going to find out. Future implications for market transparency. Okay, so a huge XRP transaction worth $567 million just got everyone talking in the crypto world, and now Ripple's top tech guy is jumping in to clear things up. XRP is making headlines again. But this time, not just because of price action. A massive crypto transfer has people scratching their heads and asking some pretty serious questions about what's really going on behind the scenes. Some really serious questions. We're talking about nearly 237 million tokens moving around. And honestly, the whole thing is pretty wild when you think about it. uh, XRP whale movement gets everyone talking. So here's what went down on Wednesday, May 21st. Whale Alert dropped a bomb on the crypto community by reporting this absolutely massive XRP transaction. We're talking about roughly 237 million XRP tokens. That's $567 million worth of digital assets at XRP's price. Moving from Kraken exchanges to some mystery wallet that no one can identify. But here's the kicker. That's got everyone's minds blown. This huge transfer barely moved XRP's price at all. Like, seriously? You'd think $500 million worth of moving around would cause some serious waves, right? Wrong. The price just sat there because it was an OTC trade. And that's what's getting people suspicious and asking questions. XRP community loses its mind over the weirdness. That's because, okay, that's because that trade wasn't on the radar. The lack of price action, such as, okay, so here comes more weirdness. The lack of price action after such a monster XRP transaction has people coming up with all kinds of theories. Some folks on X are straight up saying there might be some fundamental issues with how the XRP market works. And honestly, can you blame them for thinking that way? We should all just get away from XRP as fast as you can. Just run from XRP. The tradable. Let's tradable. Peter Smith. Hi, Peter. How you doing this morning, good buddy? You got a job to do, y'all. Got a job to do. All you news people got jobs to do. Keeping the regs from getting richy. That's what you do. That's ever your game. You are there to sway the perception so that the rag people don't go jumping in big time into the proper things and get ultra wealthy when everything else is saying the contrary to what you, Mr. Peter, not financial advice ever. Mr. Peter Smith, was it? What was your name? Peter Smith. Contrary to what Peter Smith says here in this article, and the perception Peter Smith and the tradable is laying out. Oh, I would stay away from XRP. Did you hear him? I would stay away from it. Don't go near XRP. I mean, I never tell you to buy anything on the channel. I never have and I never will. So if you ever fall on your face, you can't look at the channel. Interesting. This gentleman is saying, "Stay in the hell away from it." Watch some more on XRP. Look at this. I was messing around and checking this today. XRP price prediction. How high can XRP realistically go? In this price prediction, okay, $12.50. The next 3 years, XRP is going up today. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, 6-month lows tested. Okay. According to experts, the XRP price will rise to $5.50 in 2025. Really? Yeah. I don't know. I think we could be seeing 13, 15 bucks. See, this is interesting. Folks actually go onto Google and they look at what Google says and they say, no, Google says it can't go that high. Um, wait, hang on. Let's see. Could it reach $1,000? It's mathematically unlikely that it could reach $1,000. Okay. Can it hit $500? Well, it is theoretically possible. Several factors make this price target highly unlikely soon. Well, okay. Yeah, soon. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Because I had put in something like, can it hit? I thought it was $500 and it said it's impossible a little while ago. Google. Anyway. All right. So let's get. What are we going to jump into now? Yeah. Basically every 1.5 or so trillion, 1.56 trillion that comes onto the ledger, it's like $27 XRP, something like that. Um, let's get to once we have 12.5 bill on the ledger, I mean trillion on the ledger, we have about a $216 XRP. Basically, once we have 3 trillion, we have about a $54 XRP, and once we have about 6.25 trillion, we have about $108 XRP or so. We'll see what happens with liquidity at that point, and because we're dealing with thin liquidity now, early on in the game. Let's get. I want to see this token metrics Ripple price prediction. Let's get back real quick though to the full camera screen. I wonder if I do that. Huh. I wonder if I do that, I stay on full camera while I'm doing this. I'm going to find out right now. So thanks for joining us. Please tap the like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. And thank you for joining us here on the channel. We do love you very much, and we appreciate you stopping in to join us. And I am going to see. Sorry, guys, bear with me one sec. I'm going to see if I can grab this rolling. Oh, good. That would be great. Give me one sec here, guys. Sorry. Give me just 2 seconds. I am ignoring you in the chat. But I won't be in 2 seconds. I mean, I'm ignoring you, period, on the live. I'll be back in a sec here. Okay. So Zen. Let's get back to business. Let's see. Ripple price prediction analysis. Can it reach 500 bucks here in the future? Let's just see. According to Token Matrix, excuse me, Ripple XRP has been a prominent digital asset in the cryptocurrency space since its inception in 2013. Throughout its history, XRP has experienced significant price fluctuations, reaching an all-time high of $3.84 in 2018. However, regulatory uncertainty and delisting on significant exchanges has caused XRP's price to retract over the years. This article will delve into the factors that could contribute to XRP's growth, analyze expert opinions on its potential price trajectory, and evaluate whether XRP has a chance of reaching $500. Ripple XRP overview. Ripple is a cryptocurrency, a crispy currency. Ripple is a cryptocurrency and a digital payment protocol designed for fast and low-cost international money transfers. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, Ripple's primary focus is facilitating seamless cross-border transactions for financial institutions. Its native digital asset, XRP, acts as a bridge currency for transferring value between fiat currencies. Okay, good. Nice. Way to explain. That's good. Historical performance of Ripple, XRP. Okay, so I'm just a little confused. You're saying, so Ripple is the San Francisco based tech company, XRP is the coin. So anyway, this is it's just interesting, the wording, historical performance of Ripple XRP. So you're saying Ripple the company, or you're saying XRP? It's confusing. XRP has, because XRP is there in parentheses, XRP has experienced both significant highs and lows throughout its existence. In early 2018, when the cryptocurrency market was in a state of euphoria, XRP reached its all-time high of $3.84 before they got slammed in an XRP lawsuit, Jay Clayton's last day before he walked out the door. That's not in the article. I just said that. At that time, lassos him up, slow him down. That puppy's getting away, and the money payment system slow that Ripple XRP down. At that time, its market capitalization stood at 139.4 billion, accounting for 20% of the entire crypto market. However, regulatory changes and negative sentiment, i.e., Jay Clayton slams a lawsuit, is for the day he walks out the door on XRP at Ripple, and Russell Brad Garlinghouse personally, and also Chris Larson personally. However, regulatory changes, challenges, and negative sentiment surrounding XRP led to a substantial price retracement. Oh, geez, I wonder why. Currently, XRP is trading around. Oh, look at this. I found another one, another old article. Let's see. I swear I wouldn't do this anymore, but I got an old article because he's saying it's trading at 50. That's awesome, at 50 cents. All right. Well, cool. That's kind of cool, actually, to go back to this and see where we are now. I'm actually not so sorry. We're looking at this. Okay. Let's just, because we're back in time a little bit here. I'm not seeing the date on this. But clearly it's back pre-Trumpy, pumpy. Let's see. Okay. 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 Despite the price volatility, Ripple XRP, because it's just Ripple XRP, is which one are you talking? You're talking XRP, has established strong partnerships and collaborations in the financial industry. Yes, it has joined forces with companies like, it's still great information. Has it has joined forces with companies like MasterCard, Bank of America, and central banks worldwide. For sure. These partnerships demonstrate the potential for XRP to play a significant role in the global financial ecosystem. You think it might be worth something? I don't know. It's a question I'm asking. Moreover, XRP has a decentralized circulating supply. Wait a minute, BTC Maxis and ETH Maxis. Did you hear that? You got that. XRP, moreover, XRP has a decentralized circulating supply with the top 10 addresses holding only 10.7% of the total supply. This decentralization sets XRP apart from other cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin and Ethereum. Moreover, XRP has a decentralized circulating supply, with the top 10 addresses holding only 10.7% of the supply. This decentralization sets XRP apart from other cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin and Ethereum, where a small number of addresses control a significant portion of the circulating supply. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so from back here, Obviously, when it was 50 cents, XRP. They keep saying Ripple XRP in parentheses. Just it's you talking about XRP because Ripple has another price then, right? So if you're an accredited investor and you can then take advantage of a move like that pre-IPO or of Ripple's stock. But they're saying Ripple and then XRP in parentheses. Okay, that's okay. You mean XRP price prediction? Industry experts' opinion. When it comes to predicting the future of future price of XRP, there is a wide range of opinions among industry leaders. Let's explore some of the insights shared by analysts and traders. Technical analysis predictions. Let's get into this. Technical analysis is a popular method used. Really? Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. We're not going to get into what TA is. One technical analysis known for never wishing on trading view. Oh, known as never wishing, sorry, on trading view, has predicted that XRP could reach $33 by the end of the year. Yeah, that might be a little high. There are now, there might not be. Their analysis suggests who knows how many fib sequences we could run through. We're just going to have to see. This analysis suggests a potential correction in October, followed by a bullish surge in November. Another analyst, XRP Johnny, has a more optimistic prediction, expecting XRP to rally massively in the coming months and potentially reach 589 by 2025. That's not very likely, Mr. XRP Johnny. If that happened, that'd be utterly incredible. We're not seeing that in the charts. That's too high for that for too short of a period of time. A couple few years, okay. Is Ripple XRP a good investment? I don't know. Are you talking about Ripple or are you talking about XRP? Are you talking about both of them in this article? Very confusing. Yeah, very confusing. Is it a good investment? Well, no. I mean, what is it good? It depends on various factors. Okay, so you're going to tell us the factors that constitute a good investment. Why don't you tell us that, including individual risk tolerance? That could mean it's the right investment for someone or not. Does that make it a good investment? Investment goals and market conditions. Okay. These are your factors. It's essential to conduct thorough research and seek professional advice before making any investment decisions. Professional advice? Okay. Huh. It's essential to conduct thorough research. It's essential to conduct thorough research. So it's essential to conduct thorough research. So where are you with the second part of that now after you've done thorough research, like ridiculously, like I just did? Like rip it apart. Rip whatever you're looking at apart. Now we get to the second half. Now they're saying to seek professional advice before making any investment decisions. I'm not giving any advice on the channel, any investment advice or any financial advice. I can certainly tell you what I do, which is to not run to a professional. I don't run to anybody or anything, especially not a professional when it comes to money. Yeah. Before I invest. Nope. Ripple's solid partnership and focus on solving real-world cross-border payments challenges have positioned it as a potential disruptor in the financial industry, that's for sure. If Ripple continues to expand its network and gain regulatory clarity, it could attract more institutional investors and potentially drive up the price of XRP. Definitely not financial advice. And in my opinion, I think that is what is going to happen and continue to happen over the coming months and years. That's my opinion. That is not financial advice. However, it's crucial to note that investing in cryptocurrencies, let's remember, carries inherent risks, which it really does. You have to be very careful. Anybody does. To be very, very careful. That's not advice. I know that I have to be careful, including price volatility and regulatory uncertainties. But investors should carefully consider these risks before allocating capital to XRP or any other digital asset. Can XRP reach $500? Now, this is interesting. Here, let me do a little screen share on this one now. Share your screen. Watch me lose this now that I tried to share my screen. Oh, I got it. I think. Maybe I don't. Oh, I think I do. Okay, so can XRP reach $500? No. 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 Considering current market conditions and XRP fundamentals. No. It's nearly impossible to reach $500. Okay? No. But still, it's a topic of debate among analysts and traders. Okay? No, it can't reach $500. You understand? Okay, let's revisit. Play this back in a few years. While it is theoretically possible, several factors make this price highly unlikely. To reach $500, piece price would need to increase by approximately 100,000% from its current position. Again, at 50 cents, it's saying. So this article obviously pre-pumped Trump. I'm not seeing the data on the article, but this is interesting to go back here and see. This would result in a market capitalization of over 26 trillion. Is that right? Wait, hang on. Let me check this guy. Let me just check this guy. Yeah, he's right. About. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's approximately right. Yeah, because about 12.5 trill would put it at $216.25 or so at 12.5 trill, 12.5 trill. So yeah, okay, right, agreed. Surpassing the combined value of the four largest companies in the world. Well, who cares? Of course it can do that. Well, it can't do that. We're watching cryptos do incredible things. We just watched Dogecoin a couple years ago surpass like the values of monster companies. That was sick shit. So yeah, that's like that can't happen just because you're laying that out to act like that's like climbing Everest on one foot with no oxygen and no cold gear. And actually doing it, you're acting like that's what that is. While XRP has demonstrated its potential for growth in the past, achieving such a high price target would require unprecedented market adoption. You're damn right it would, and that's what we're getting ready to see. Opinion on the channel, that's what we're getting ready to see, and widespread usage of XRP in global financial transactions to the tune of more probably than the 1,700 NDAs that are swimming around that cannot be talked about that are connected with Ripple XRP, ready to flip the switch, and also including over 300 banks and including central banks and financial institutions that are partnered with Ripple, ready to use on-demand liquidity. So yes, that is ready to happen. Unprecedented market adoption. And so yes, in my opinion, yes, we are ready to reach the $500 coming up soon. Yes, we are ready to blow away the valuations of monster companies in the world like Apple, Microsoft, Aramco, and also Alphabet. Sorry, Aramco. And also Alphabet. Google. Google parent, right? Alphabet, I think. Regulatory so these are all the reasons why it can't. Okay, gotcha. How about just future? Stop saying Ripple and XRP. You choose one. Oh, the price of either this while reaching 500 for this or while reaching 500 for this. What are you talking about? They're two different things. You're confusing people purposely. Oh, yeah, you try to confuse. You try to confuse on purpose. Better stay away from that XRP. While reaching $500 soon may be highly unlikely, Ripple XRP? Is it Ripple or is it XRP you are referring to, good sir or ma'am? Please stop doing this. I know you're trying to talk about XRP, so stop saying Ripple in there. XRP still holds potential for growth and innovation in the long run. Oh, you think so? The company's partnerships focus on solving real world payment challenges, and disruptive technology position it well for future success. But not $500. As the global financial industry embraces digitalization and seeks more efficient cross border payment solutions, Ripple and XRP could play, and now you're saying Ripple and XRP could play a significant role in shaping the future of finance. You frickin' think so? Oh, God, I'm having fun. I know I'm so early in the morning that we're not really getting anybody watching me, so I'm having a blast. Entertaining myself. Okay, I think we're about done for today. Here, let's see. Okay. I thought it was going to give me. Let's see what it says. Google, how high can XRP's price realistically go? The newest XRP price prediction from Standard Charter puts the token at $12.50 in the next 3 years. So you're saying that XRP, so basically it will have a market cap of 750 bill. We're going to top out at a $750 billion market cap. That's what you're saying. $750 billion market cap. It's at 136 billion right now, and that's what you're saying, because that's what that price would be. That'd be a $750 billion market cap to land here, because about a $1.56 trillion market cap puts it at about 27 bucks. So you're saying over the next 3 years. So that's not likely. My opinion, not likely. XRP is going up today, rebounding from the past 6-month lows, testing, according to experts, the XRP price will rise to $5.50 in 2025. It'll go to $8 in 2026 and $10 in 2027. So you better plan ahead, because Google knows where the price of XRP is going to be in 2025 and in 2026 and 2027. Google knows where the price is going to be. So plan ahead. Don't do that. Ridiculous. I don't believe that Google should be giving a price. That doesn't make sense for Google to give a price to me. I mean, I can't give price predictions. I mean, I can give price predictions, but I guess they can too. But yeah, I don't think that makes sense for Google. Well, I mean, because Google's kind of like the encyclopedia, like the trusted source, the electronic on the internet, kind of like encyclopedia of nowadays, right? And dictionary, like you find anything you want something spelled properly, you say Google, spell me this word, and then it'll get spelled right. AI, I guess, but still, kind of like the same thing. Like you go to Google, you're expecting that answer to be proper, and that little Google answer section, which is Google answering you, right? Not somebody's article or something that they put that Google is referring to or connecting you to, but actually Google's little paragraph where it's Google talking or answering. So when Google's answering that question in that little spot where Google answers, I don't know. Should Google be giving that prediction of the price? I don't know. Anywho, that's interesting. I feel like that can really lead people in the wrong direction, given that, it's kind of like the online encyclopedia answer, just the Google section, of course. But anyway, weird to me. I'm gonna say with all the partnerships that Ripple already has, um, and it has secured, and with NDAs looming in the wings, uh, and regulatory tailwinds in all of crypto's favor over the next 3.5 years. Crypto adoption moving from, I think it's about 10% now or so, at least in the US, moving to over the next few years, 60 to 70% ish or so, maybe 50 to 60%. It's going to really gain towards the end, right? So in like 5 years, we'll probably be at 75, 80%, 87% or so. It will happen that fast with crypto once everybody gets wind of it. See, the thing is like, isn't it true? And I'll get back to that in just a sec. But isn't it true? Can we really argue that over the ages, with the advancement of technology and ease and convenience over the decades, does it not just make everything easier and more accessible for the common person to do everything on a more massive scale for much less money and much faster, right? And a much broader, right? And, anything, weaponry. I mean, in the hands of a person, it used to be just a 6-shooter that you could only load 6 shot, but now it's a now it's stocks and, right? Come on, right? Now, internet, all of a sudden, internet, common person can learn anything. You get on YouTube, you could just, you go ahead and create a business, and you couldn't do that back then. But leveraging technology and things that exist. So once the existing layers are built, and as we build more layers over the decades, up and up and up, and now we're sitting on this base of this awesome tech where we are today. Is it not true what I'm saying? To where today, and it only is going to increase as time goes on, where once the word gets out on something or whatever it is, out to the whole world right away. That was not like that years and years ago, right? Decades ago. And it's only becoming more like that, right? So the world's becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, right? That's what I'm saying. So with crypto, it's like, as soon as people get wind of the crypto and what it really does, and they use it for the first time and tell a friend, and it becomes the trusted thing, like cell phones, like the internet, where they bashed and lied about the internet and said stay away, and drove prices down and backed up the trucks and got ultra mega shares, and all of a sudden, no, we just didn't understand it at the time. No, the cell phones are actually good. Oh no, the internet's actually good. And now mega rich, right? Same thing with the old crypto. Same thing's happening. Pay attention now. So now crypto getting ready to explode in that way. Well, now if we watch how the internet and how the cell phones and the internet and cell phone, took off and cranked in the world, if you had those stocks early on, where they were bashed early on. And if we saw the adoption at the end of that hockey stick, that S curve at the end, and how fast it just goes, and how many people come in at the end, and how fast it increases at the tail end of that S curve. So that's what we're getting ready to see coming up, opinion on the channel, which is going to mean, like the internet, an extended cryptocurrency bull run where it goes apeshit, and everybody's like, that thing's a bubble. And it's like, well, yeah, it is a bubble. And if you get out at the top of the bubble and everybody's your exit liquidity, not financial advice, you can come out with a fortune. Not financial advice. Not you, me. I can come out with a fortune. I'm speaking for me. So that's what, like when I was watching YouTube, and these 18-year-old kids were stepping out of Lamborghinis. Was it YouTube? I forgot. It was way back in the day when the internet was becoming hot, internet stocks and things, and the whole bubble thing. And these 18-year-olds were in on it, and the few that knew and became mega millionaires. And I sat there and I thought, what the hell? Is this legal? These kids doing, is this legal that they could be doing this? Is this real? First of all, are they lying? They literally were stepping on like Lamborghinis. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, come on. Yeah, it is real. It was real. They did that. Folks did it with internet stocks, cell phone stocks. This is not financial advice. That's what I observed. And now I'm observing folks, friends of mine that have done it with crypto already, and watching this getting ready to blossom and be okay. And back to it. So if it has to be, if it is an S curve, which it is, just like cell phones and the internet, and on a more massive S curve, this one. And what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. Look at the markets reflect human behavior. So if everybody comes in at the end of the S curve, this is not freaking rocket science. Use your head. If or brain surgery or anything like that. It's not difficult shit. If people come into the crypto, see, we already know that are doing this. Us that have been researching this know that the powers that be, large, military, corporate, they're leveraging blockchain for many years now, and they're not telling you that. They're telling you it's bad, it's funny money, it's internet money, it's for nefarious dealings, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, it's being leveraged by companies all over the world now, and you have a UFO instead of a crappy little Cessna when you're leveraging blockchain. So it's already been being used. So, and it's going to continue to be being used. So if the market, we know, reflects human behavior, that always it has to. That's why it's the market. So if the human behavior is everyone come into crypto, which happens at the end of this S curve, larger than the internet craze and the cell phone craze, what does the crypto market have to do? It's not brain surgery. It has to freaking skyrocket and have an extended crypto bull run, like the way the internet did with the whole bubble thing, because that's what that bubble is. It is a bubble. You get up before that bubble pops, you get to go. Now what happens is, not financial advice. Now here's the deal: the winners remain after the bubble pops, because that's the vetting, that's the washing, that's the flood. That's the flood right there, the great flood. That's what Brad was talking about way back in that interview when he was like, a lot of these cryptocurrencies, I'm telling you, they're not going to be around. It's like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old interview, 4-year-old. He's like, these are not going to be around. All these cryptocurrencies some years from now, just like the way all the internet companies, only the few came to the top. And, some went away. Some did not do so. We know the ones that went by the wayside, the dinosaur, internet, the Netscapes, and we know what happened. So interesting. The AOLs. Um, Interesting. We can't not have a massive extended cryptocurrency bull run. We can't not have that, because the other half of the part of the S curve has to kick in. There's only 10% in now here. So when the other like 50-60% comes in, the cryptocurrency market has to reflect that behavior in its price action. It has to frickin' shoot to the moon and do the extended bull run. And if that adoption is larger than what the internet was, then it's going to be a more massive inflow of money. And since inflation has been at play ever since that happened, way back with the internet craze, the internet bubble, I mean, money is not worth more, but it's denominated as more. You know what I mean? $10 is now like 30, 20 bucks or whatever, right? Or whatever it is, 25. All right. So anyhow, I think you guys know exactly what I'm saying. Thanks for that, allowing me to go on that rant. Can we please put this together? None of this is financial advice. Please hit the like and subscribe down below. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out, we come out always with new produced videos each week from our guy Luke, who is awesome. Please check out our link, Caleb and Brown, in the description below. They allow you, that's our brokerage firm. We love them. They allow you to go ahead and have a personal concierge service with your crypto investing experience. They're there for you 24/7. You get your own personal broker. They treat you like you're a multimillionaire. It's crazy. It's awesome. You have personalized service. You can set limits, everything. Buy orders, sell orders. You get a one-time fee charged only. Not on, then off, and all this crap. It's just one time. And yeah, I suggest you click our link down in the description below. Connect with Caleb and Brown so that you're not stuck. They scour 14 different liquidity providers for you. finding you the best price when it comes time to sell. And you put the order in, you're not worried about limits. You know, you can only cash out 50,000 or whatever on certain exchanges and things. Not the case. This is a brokerage firm. You want to cash out, $2 million, do it. Make sure it's clear with your bank. But and again, not financial advice. You find out on about the details of all this. But I know that is possible with Caleb, and we suggest you check them out. We hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for tuning in here in sunny Colorado, very early in the morning. We hope you learned something today, and if not, if you knew already, we hope you're just vibing with us. And oh, we got a couple people in the comments here. Okay, I got to pay attention to the comments. That's right. We are not. Thank you, Marnie. We are not financial advisors. That's correct. And we don't run to financial advisors either. You do what you want to do. We educate ourselves and become masters ourselves. We hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for tuning into Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with Frank the Crypto Tank. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And tune in for another episode coming up. We're going to do another live tonight as well. So catch us tonight. Actually, we're going to try to. If we do not, we certainly are going to do our live in the morning.